And good afternoon and welcome. My name is Ryan Belmore, owner and publisher of What's Up New, coming to you live from the 2023 Newport Folk Festival here at Fort Adams State Park. Right now, I'm right by the quad stage, attempting to find a quiet place here at Newport. And somebody who knows a whole lot about Newport and the festivals that happen here is Mr. Christian McBride, who is the artistic director of Newport Jazz Festival. How are you, Christian?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
How come? Where are you right now?
I'm in Aspen, Colorado.
That's right. I saw you, came across you a couple weeks ago down in Washington, D.C. Since I saw you 2 weeks ago, you've done a bit more traveling than I have. You've been over Europe, you're Colorado now. You're a busy man.
Well, that's the goal.
Have you ever had an opportunity to come to the Newport Folk Festival?
I've never been, man.
Really?
You know, for the last 23 years, I've been the artistic director of the Jazz Aspen Summer Sessions, and it usually runs the same time as the Folk Festival. So I got to figure this out. I do have to see.
You know, next time I come across the artistic director for Newport Folk, I'll put in a good word for you to see if we can get you on the lineup. You know, looking ahead at next weekend's Newport Jazz Festival, I was on your website the other day, and it's so fun to see. You have a photo on your About section. 32 years ago, from 1991 Newport Jazz Festival, when you first played here. Can you believe it's been 32 years?
It's crazy, man. The time flies.
Yeah.
The time flies.
It was announced in 2016 that you'd be taking over the artistic director role. 2017 was kind of your first full year. It really feels like, you know, the ball is rolling. This snowball is really rolling. Saturday sold out of Newport Jazz. Sunday sold out of Newport Jazz. We're going to talk about how there's only a limited amount of tickets left for Friday. Do you feel like the ball's rolling and you know, you're in the swing of things here?
Oh, without a doubt. The ball's been rolling for quite some time now. You know, we don't really take a lot of time off after the festival is over to start planning for the next one. So we've been, you know, internally, that ball's been rolling for about the last 10 months, you know. So we're really, really excited to see how, looking at our ticket sales, everyone's is just as excited as the team is to get this thing going.
Yeah, and limited amount of tickets left for Friday. People should grab them if they can, if they have the availability. Let's start with Friday. Who are you looking forward to Friday? Some good reasons why people should come out to the Fort on Friday afternoon.
Yeah, I think there's going to be so many great things going on Friday. The festival is going to open with Lakeisha Benjamin, who's been one of the more feel-good stories in the jazz world in 2023. Her new album came out, and she's just been garnering a whole lot of attention. And so I'm very excited about Lakeisha. I'm excited about the legendary Dave Holland, who's going to be performing with his new band. His new band is part of the reason why I can't play with my regular band because he stole my drummer, but that's okay. I don't mind. Dave Holland can have whatever he wants. And we have Dobie and JD Beck, who have been you know, one of the most popular acts out right now for young people who listen to jazz. And they were at the festival in I think it was 2017, and they were on the they were on the harbor stage back then, and they have since blown up. And so I'm excited to have them back. And of course, DJ Pee Wee, who most people in the world know as Anderson .Paak. So he's, you know, we're bringing him in under his pseudonym, and he's going to be doing his other thing, you know, other than playing drums and producing and singing. He's also a pretty killer DJ. So he's going to be doing that at Newport on Friday. And of course, J-Rad, Joe Russo's Almost Dead will be there, and Soul Live. I'm excited about a whole lot of stuff on Friday.
It's such a diverse lineup, and there's something for everybody. And I know one of your goals is to make jazz fun and to make jazz digestible to the average music fan. Talk to us about how you put this lineup together, where you have DJ Pee Wee, but then you still have the traditional jazz musicians.
Well, I don't think the concept is any different than what George Wein tried to put together when he was running the festival. This music that we know as jazz really does have a lot of branches on the tree. So we try to represent as many of those branches as we possibly can.
One of the things I heard you recently talk about is people may look at the lineup and say, oh man, I remember Newport Jazz Festival when they used to have these icons of jazz. And I think you put it so well a couple weeks ago when I saw you speak about, some of the people that played here, the icons that played here 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Many of them are older. Many of them have passed away. It's embracing the future of jazz music and while tying in some of the legends and those that are still with us as much as you can.
I think it's very dangerous to get hooked on, but what used to happen anywhere at one point. Things change. Things will continue to change. Things will continue to evolve. No, Sarah Vaughan is not here anymore, but we have Samara Joy. John Coltrane is not here anymore, but we have Charles Lloyd. We don't have Chick Corea anymore, but we have a young man named Julius Rodriguez. Will he turn out to have the same career as Chick Corea? Who knows? All I know is that right now he is amazing, and he has all of the goods to have a long-lasting career. So I think if we could just think about embracing the now and investing in the future as opposed to really lamenting what used to be, then we won't have these discussions about is jazz dying.
Along with producing the festival, you'll be performing yourself. Tell us about who you'll be jumping up on the stage with, and kind of your arrangements that you have for us this year's Newport Jazz Festival.
So I personally will be performing twice. I'll be performing on Sunday with Joshua Redmond's Mood Swing Reunion Quartet along with Brad Meldau and Brian Blade. And we did a long tour at the end of 2022. And I'm very excited that they all agreed to come back for this one-off because we played on that Newport stage 30 years ago in 1993, excuse me. And, I'm so looking forward to playing with Joshua. And then I'm also going to be playing with my jam John on Saturday. When I first played, my first year curating the festival, which was 2017, I played with my big band that year. And then in 2018, I played with, who did I play with in 2018? I don't remember. But I also played with a situation. It was called a Christian McBride situation. I think that's who I played with in 2018. Yes, or maybe it was 2019. One of those years. But anyway, we decided that we would do this thing called a jam jar. Basically, we would just get some of my favorite musicians and we would do an impromptu jam. So this year I got the great Bob James playing piano keyboards, Robin Coltrane on saxophone, Nate Smith on drums, Nathan Santos on percussion, Eric Krasno on guitar, and Celise on vocals. I don't think I left anybody out. Yeah, so that'll be the whole band.
That is quite the crew. For some may not know that you yourself have recently become, we were talking about DJ Pee Wee, but you yourself can call yourself and put it on the business card with your long list of accomplishments. You're DJing in New Jersey soon, right?
That's right. Yeah, we have my wife and I started a festival in Montclair, and sort of the we have like a pre-festival, the main festival, and I'll be DJ the event for the pre-festival. And yeah, I've been DJing now for about about 10 years now. I started DJing about 10 years ago.
That's awesome. Really looking forward to catching you soon, hopefully. Maybe next year, Newport Jazz Festival will be a set by you.
You know, I DJ'd at Gurney's in 2017, and some lady in the hotel called the police on me and said I was too loud.
All right. Well, speaking of too loud, Newport Folk Festival is certainly rocking right now. Madhu Mokhtar is playing the quad stage. There will be a lot of energy. Somebody I really get excited about seeing whenever I get a chance to see him is John Batiste.
Yes.
And John will be here this year. He'll bring something different to both weekends. He'll be at Jazz Festival as well. A great memory I have is, I think it was back in 2014. John was playing here for the first time, and I got a chance to interview John when I was on W80K radio. And George Wheaton came over while we were talking, and being able to have a conversation with those two at the same time, and just watching how much love and admiration that John has for George, as well as many other musicians. And just how do we as fans keep George going here?
Well, the way we keep George's legacy going is what I mentioned earlier. You know, is to really not spend too much time thinking about how we maintain what used to happen. We have to think about the right now and invest in the future. That's how you keep George Ween's legacy alive.
Yeah, and he'll always be missed, but there's a whole lot of festivals, a whole lot of people that owe a lot to him, and it was really interesting. The conference we were both at was independent venues and independent festivals, and I came back and was telling a lot of people that hey, we know George is George around here. People look at him as the legend that he is and the legend that he deserves to be looked at all of these other venues and festivals.
George really was the I don't know if he liked that terminology, but he really was the Godfather. He created so much infrastructure in the music world. You can't overstate his importance in not just jazz. I mean, it's primarily in jazz, but to the music festival network. That's all George Ween.
Yeah, it's great. Next Friday, let's sell this out. Let's sell out the 2023 Newport Jazz Festival. It'll be the first time. I've been coming 12 festivals in a row. It'd be the first time I've seen it sell out. The energy. I have people calling and texting me, hey, do you know any tickets for the weekend? Every day people are reaching out to me, and I'm of course telling them buy tickets for Friday, get here for Friday. But there's so much excitement and so much love for Jazz Fest coming up next weekend, and we're really looking forward to it.
Thank you, man. Yes, I'm looking forward to, and to everybody who's watching. Get those last few tickets for Friday. Let's do this. We're 2 for 3 now. Let's make it 3 for 3.
That's it. And one other. Sorry about that. One other show I want to mention quickly is the great drummer Nate Smith performing at Jane Pickens Theater after party. It's been over at Newport Blues Cafe in the past. I'm really excited to see it at Jane Pickens. That's going to be a tremendous after show next weekend.
And of course, Nate is going to be doing double duty. He's going to be doing that, and then he's going to be playing with me on Saturday at the jam.
Awesome.
Nate's the cat.
Awesome. Well, Christian, I appreciate you taking the time out of Aspen and joining us from Newport today. We'll say hi to everybody, and we'll let them know that you'll be here soon, and we'll get working on getting you on the bill here at Newport Folk.
There you go.
All right, buddy. Well, I appreciate you taking the time, and we'll talk soon.
You got it, brother.
All right. Thanks, buddy. That is Christian McBride, Artistic Director for Newport Jazz Festival, and we thank him for joining us today. And again, tickets remain for just Friday of next weekend at Newport. So newportjazzfestival.org. You can grab those tickets for Friday. And we look forward to seeing you out here at Newport, live from Newport Folk Festival. My name is Ryan Belmore, and we have been chatting with Christian McBride about next weekend's Newport Jazz Festival. Thanks for watching.